If you're like me, you probably watched a ton of planner lineup videos, but how do you know if the planners actually work? I am gonna go through and share how my entire planner lineup has helped me throughout the first month of the year, so stick around, let's flip through together. Hello planner friends, my name is Sarah and I love sharing tips and tricks to help you stay optimized and organized and have fun at the same time. Today I'll be flipping through my entire planner lineup. I'm gonna go through the month of January, show you something that I already have set up for February, and share how my planners have helped me. I am surprised, y'all, because there are some planners that I thought I wouldn't be using too much, and I have been. I am so proud of how I've been using my planner and how functional they have been even through the whole decorative process. Plus, I mean, I love to plan. It's my hobby, so it's my release and also a very important tool. Any products that I use will be linked down below. I do appreciate if you use my links. I do get a kickback for some of the products, so thank y'all so much for your support. It just helps me grow my channel and spread the planning word. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So I have been in all of my planners for 1 month now, and I wanted to flip through and show you how it's going for all of them. So let's get started. Let's begin with my Erin Condren A5 Daily Duo, my Ride or Die planner. And let's go through January. First of all, like December was pretty good too. Like I used it not a lot because I was really busy and I was traveling, so I didn't get as much use out of it as I wanted to, but I did do my recap page and this is how it looks like. Sorry if like the period stickers are a little distracting. They were a little bit bigger than I thought they were, but I really got through a lot of my checklists, so I'm really happy about that. And whatever I didn't do on my checklist, what I do is I put it on my Kanban board right here so I don't forget about it. And it also rolls over to my February checklist. This is how it looks like. I do my dashboard, like I just write my goals, events, just a few thoughts before the month, and I always have like a word of the month to kind of guide me. This is like a notes page that I don't normally know what to do with, but I just do different things every month. Like this month, since it was like really new, I just thought like, why don't I do a month where I'm just thinking like, what do I want to do in the next upcoming month? So this is the first week. I feel like New Year's is a very like starry week, so that's why I chose this. It's by the Happy Planner, and then I used some more Happy Planner stickers, but over here I used like Kell-of-a-Plan stickers. And this is how I use my Daily Duo. What I do is I use decorative stickers. I didn't even use that one. And for the weekly view, I break it down into my different categories of my life. Maybe write a highlight up there sometimes if I feel like it. Each category is like a different aspect of my life, like work, my business, my brand, which is there as planner, and anything personal that I have to do. So I break it up into those 4 categories, and those same 4 categories are color coded, as you can see here. They each get a color, and that's how I know like what belongs to what. And then in my Daily Duo, like I use stickers to kind of mark and block out chunks of time that I'm doing certain things. And again, this is more of a decorative or journaling spot. I don't really have a big need for this corner here, so I fill it up with things that I feel like thankful thoughts, decor, anything like that. So I'm really happy with the way I've used my Daily Duo. Like I don't always fill up this notes page. Sometimes I do it. It has different things each week, but you can see that this has been well loved and well used. This was like a priority tracker. So as you can see, different things. This is by Live Love Posh. So I did a ton, and I did my January recap, which
This notes page is like my favorite out of the month. And then we just have the Kanban board and some inspirational quotes. So before we get into February, and I'm just gonna give you a peek of February. I really liked how it turned out. All of these kits are normally like Hello Petite paper, and it's just like washi tape. Since I have a giant roll of washi tape, like why not use it for each month? I know it's a little bit repetitive, but I use different sticker kits. And again, this little journaling page, which I don't know what I'm gonna do with in February, but it's looking really nice. I love my daily duo. I absolutely adore how it's turning out. This is my Beetlejuice Happy Planner, and I seriously thought I wasn't really gonna have a use for it this year, but it's been super helpful, super functional, and I love how it's working out for me. Because before, when I had a vertical planner and my daily duo, I kind of felt overwhelmed, like wanting to do vertical planning and then wanting to do daily planning, but that system didn't work for me, so I switched to a different system where I have my daily duo and my monthly planner. But with this, I have been able to find a great use for it. One, I love these pages at the beginning because I've been able to write like fun holidays and birthdays like with my friends and family. This is something that Erin Condren doesn't have, like these one line a day for each month. So I really loved that this had it, and I kind of mapped everyone's birthdays here. And then it has these dashboard pages, which is really easy. Like it just write priorities, things that are important. And I just wrote like my daily schedule, like what I wanted to look like. I switched it up for February because I didn't love this. I didn't think it was really helpful. And then I just inserted a notes page for my 12-week year. But I love how it's working out for me. The way I'm using this is very functional. As you can see, it's not very decorative, just a few stickers here and there, and they're mostly functional. So I have like a color coding system for different things, and I'm trying to theme my days where I do specific work for each day of the week, which I toggle on and off because I have like a crazy schedule. Like I have a full-time job, which is bookkeeping, and I have a business, which is bookkeeping, and then I have my Sarah's Planner brand. So I do a ton of stuff, and I still cook at home and things like that. I don't have kids, so that takes one thing off. But you see, I kind of didn't know where this was going. I was like, I'm not gonna use it. And then I discovered how I can use this planner. I'm pre-planning, even like 2-3 weeks at a time, maybe, like pre-planning. I just do like specific things that are happening that day, and then like a to-do list that I pre-plan, and my weekly to-do list. And then this part down here is my daily schedule, like how I want it to be before I transfer it to my daily duo. So my daily duo, I plan every day, like as the day goes by, but over here, like I'm writing down before the week starts, like what do I want it to look like? That way I know. And there are some days that I slip, like you can see, I went ahead and started February, and I didn't do a lot of pre-planning here. Like sometimes I don't use it as much, but I know like just having this to-do list ahead of time really helps me. So you can see like I've pretty much planned all of February, and this helps. It's a system that I didn't know I actually needed, and I'm keeping it like a lot with the Beetlejuice colors, like green and purple. I'm using some of the stickers that came in the sticker book, but mainly it's just like mild liners, it's like dot pens, it's just functional. I don't allow it to overtake me because it can become too much. But honestly, like I am really loving this system right now, like pre-planning. It's really great in this planner. Moving on to another happy planner. This is my memory keeping planner, and I'm surprised by how much I've used it. I used it a little bit in December, but I didn't love how it turned out, so I'm just gonna flip through to January. So it's like the same happy planner layout where you have your priorities and things important, but I just changed it with like stickers, like to my top 3 this month, how I felt, thoughts for the month. And then this was, it's funny because this was like the promotional paper that comes with the Happy Planner, and I just put scrapbook paper over it, and then I stapled our 2025 New Year's glasses. It's been so cool using this. I haven't finished filling this out. I need to finish it, but basically what I'm doing is like writing down things that happened throughout the day, and then like things that happened that month. These are Happy Planner sticker books, which I loved this sticker book. It was perfect and colorful for what I wanted January to be, and I really used this thing. Like, I went through it like nobody's business. This was a gift from one of my friends at Go Wild, so this was a great gift. And as you can see, like, it has the little Happy Planner discs, and I don't know, I loved it. What I do with my memory planner is I print out like certain things that describe what I did. Like, I print out pictures, and I have a template in case you want it on Canva. It's just kind of the size of the pictures that need to go in here. If you have it like an HP Sprocket, the HP Sprocket prints out pictures that are bigger than your boxes. This paper is more expensive, I feel, than just printing it out on like cheap sticker paper, because you're gonna need a lot of pictures. At least I do. I probably post one for each day almost. So I have a template, and what I do is I kind of save, I kind of know which pictures I am, and I just drop them until I fill up the whole page. I print it out and cut it back on. Not the most satisfying, but it is efficient. But it's really been fun because I do like my weekly recap. I write down things that I'm proud of, pictures of like date night or things that happened, and it's been really, really great. Sad days that I have, anything, like, I just write it down and make it very colorful. And I kind of started February already. I set it up and I loved how it turned out. And then I'm just gonna go in and do the same thing. This has been amazing for me. Like, I've been really keeping up with it, and I love it. I love how it's turning out. I'm gonna switch gears into my monthly planner. Oh my god, I haven't written my name. Forgot about that. I'm really keeping up with the dates, making sure that I always have this updated and know what's going on, and just posting a focus for the month with a few goals that I want to work on. And this, I'm gonna do like how my monthly focus went. I'm gonna write it down there. But really, it's been great. I've actually planned like all the way through March because I just couldn't help myself. This monthly planner is very similar to my daily duel. It's my catch-all, but with the twist, like, it's mostly dashboards. So all of these dashboards, and then this is like how the month went, like achievements and things like that. I have my goals, I have my reading tracker. If you have any like recommendations for books to read, I need to add them on here because I want to read more this year. And I have like journals I'm working on. I have a lot of journals that I started and just kind of abandoned, so I want to keep track of them here. And these are Live Love Posh stickers. And then I have a ton of courses that I have just kind of sitting there ready for me to complete, but I've been so busy, so I just want to keep like a running list of them. So this is how I use my monthly planner. It's mostly no pages of lists and lists, and I like it like that. So I've started February, and I really like to like get ahead and write down things like my action steps and things that I want to do, and this won't be filled out until the end of the month. And the rest of the notes pages, I don't know what to do with, honestly. Kind of run out of ideas for lists, but I probably will just be keeping lists because it's my favorite thing to do. But yeah, this is how I use my monthly. Of course, this is like my main page that I use to write down things that are happening during the month, bill dues and everything like that. This is my favorite. I keep it very updated. I look at this every single week to see what we have going on. So it's my favorite page, and I have travel so I can keep track of it in here. This is my work planner, and I'll have to say it's been amazing. So I don't have a lot of stuff to write in the monthlies, but really the weeklies is what I really use. I use it to work on my business and my work. So right now I do have kind of like what I want to schedule to look like. I did a recap as well. The way I use this is, so I started February too. I have this little clipboard and it's so great. It's actually A5 sized. So what I do is I keep it very simple, very functional. I actually write down just a list of 4 items because that's about how much like big things I should be working on every day for work. So I keep it, and if I need little notes, I can just write them down. This side is for big things like meetings that I have or webinars or anything like that requires me to be sitting down for, you know, in front of the camera or something like that. So I keep this for meetings, this side, and then this side is just for a list. And I color code them. Anything pink I know is going to be for my business. Anything blue I know is going to be for work. And I just have little check boxes. I have weekly notes for it. And yeah, this sits on my desk next to me, so I don't have my full planner with me. I don't really need the monthly as much as I do other things. If you can see, it's super clean. It's super functional. I did a whole setup on this and I'm loving it. But since this is clunky, it's like really big, I can't have it on my desk all day. So this is like the perfect thing to have because I just have like my pen there and 2 highlighters. I just have my 2 mile liners. This is all I need to plan for work, be efficient, and that's it. So this has been great. This has seen a lot of love. I'm really working on this planner and it's been so helpful, which is what a planner is meant to be, right? It's meant to be functional and help you. We are heading into my content planner. This is a Kell-of-a-Plan Planner and I loved it once I saw it. I actually use the monthly a lot in January to plan out certain things, anything like YouTube, holidays, reels, shorts, and I was keeping the momentum going. I was actually like using it, but somewhere along the way I just like stopped. The thing is with my content, I plan a lot digitally. I know it sounds horrible because we love our paper planners and I love this planner. Like I just love the art on it. I love how cheerful it is, but it's getting more difficult to keep up with this one specifically because I do a lot of digital planning. I have to because my sister edits my videos and she needs like notes and things like that. So we communicate that way. So I'm going to try to like go back to February because it does help me like creatively, but things change up. Like since Sarah's planner is not my number 1 priority, since I have to have like priority towards like my work and other things, sometimes these go to the bottom of the barrel. And my reels, I really just like kind of post them whenever I want. I don't have like a specific posting schedule. I don't want it to take over me that way. My reels, my shorts, and things like that. So it's been kind of hard. This is the one that I would say that it's harder to keep up with, but it's so much fun. Like when I set it up, all of these stickers, like they're so cute. There are weeks where I have to keep a list and things like that, but like I don't know. Let me know if you have any ideas for how I could use this because I mean I really only have 3 months left in it. It was just a 6-month planner. I have February, March, and April. It's gonna be kind of a weird thing. I'm probably gonna get an Undated Erin Condren planner once I finish this one, but I haven't decided on my content planner or if I even need one because I do need something to write my ideas in. Maybe a notebook would suffice. I don't know, but it's super cute. Still gonna take a stab at it and try to keep using it. Moving on to my budget planner, I'm actually super proud of this. Y'all have no idea. So I don't know if you saw my other video where I like show a tutorial on how I like track my budget digitally. Well, I do that, but I use my Erin Condren budget planner. I actually recycled this one from like 2022 because I don't want it to go to waste. The way I use it, and I don't want to show all the data, but I track like my bills, like really just my credit cards, because everything is on auto pay. So I really track mainly when my credit cards are due, some bills that I need to remember, and other things. I basically break down my budget, like if I get paid a certain amount, how much is going to be allocated to each card, and then I just stamp it with one of my Erin Condren stamp pens once it's done, so I can know that I paid it. Usually I paid on my payday, but I just know that it's all paid. And then over here it's like larger purchases, restocks, 3 goals. So I just use these stickers to write down my goals, and then just a budget to-do list, things that I need to do, like, I don't know, cancel a subscription or anything like that is here on this to-do list. And this side is birthdays. Like, birthdays sometimes get expensive, so we need to write them down to see what we're gonna do. If y'all know, like, Erin Condren, like the budget books, they have this format, like what I mentioned: restocks, larger purchases, bills, financial deadlines, this big spot for like goals, and then it looks like this. Well, my January was all written over, so instead of like whiting out and everything, what I did is I just printed out like a chart of my 2024 expenses, which I track digitally, and then I just like exported to an Excel. So I just did that. I broke them down into all of our categories, how much they were for each month of the year, and then the totals, the average. So all of that is here, and I just like keep it in this planner in January, just so I don't have to go through it. And then what I did is I wrote down our January 2024 expenses, like exactly how much it came out to be. And I was supposed to put January 2025 on here, but I totally messed up. And I was just tracking like how much we were spending eating out, which that didn't work at all. I'd rather do it digitally. So what I did instead was put January 2025 over here, and I wrote down how much we spent. Carryover balance is like, my husband and I, like, we decided to just give ourselves like one budget to follow for like our personal expenses. I totally went over. I'm so bad, and he didn't. He is good. He didn't spend anything. So I kind of keep that over here, so I know like next month out of my budget, which if it's 180, I can only have spent $7. So not the best, but yeah. And I just wrote down notes for myself, like how we did this month. And this is like our income is green, and then I did something where I highlighted our needs, wants, and savings, because the goal is to reach 50 30 20 rule or something like that. So 50% on needs, 30% on wants, and 20% on savings or paying down debt. So what I did is I actually highlighted what is a need, what is a want, and what percentage is allocated to each. So that's what I did here. That's what I've been doing, and I like this system. I like using this planner this way. Next month, like what I will do is I'll write down how much we budgeted for each category. Right now in January we didn't, because I was also a little bit late in doing so, but yeah, it turned out pretty well. I really like how this turned out.
Wow, that was an extensive flip through, right? But I'm so happy. I'm really, really proud of the planner lineup I chose for this year, because it's worked wonders for me. The only thing missing is the Hello Kitty planner, which I'm debating if I should get or not, but I think I will. I think the Hello Kitty planner by Erin Condren is my next social media planner when my other one ends, because it will end before the year is over. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments how your planner lineup has been working for you. What is your absolute favorite planner, your catch-all? I want to hear it. Thank y'all so much for being here. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more planning tips and tricks, and hit the bell for notifications so you never miss a video. I try to post 2 videos per week, so I hope to see you around. Watch this video next. Bye!